Joey! Joey! Ah! Dun, 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 dun.
Sick.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I was gonna do Darth Vader.
Oh, you
breathing.
can still do it. Do it, do it.
Nah, intro's over, man.
Shadowforce. You can say something like you're talking to them. What would Darth Vader say to these two guys though?
Good games.
That's
Bane,
Bane, bro.
isn't it? I can't get out of the habit.
But you need a really deep voice for Darth Vader though.
Yeah.
The Force is strong in you, young one. No, the Force is strong in Madkat, bro. That's what it is. Even though he lost this match, but the Force is very strong in OVC Marvin Brown.
OVC.
OVC Marvin Brown. He definitely didn't OVC in this match, but still. But Shadowforce is Shadowforce is on.
Where was that name from? From Snake Pit, obviously.
OVC Marvin Brown. Do you remember the first?
Who did he OVC?
It was him. Someone. It was like the good team. You know, Power Perception. Blah blah blah. All the wankers. It's like Martin, Ezzy, and Ryan in one team, and he OCV'd them. And I was watching the stream, but then I thought, nah, man, OVC Marvin Brown. No, it wasn't. It was OVC because I think Luna said OVC by accident.
Yeah. And then it just became
Just
OVC.
became a thing. Yeah, it's like
OVC.
OVC. That's Tekken OVC.
Have you seen this Buff Lars thing?
And you know what? We can get into the discussion afterwards after we introduce ourselves. My name's Vicky Von Duduhead, and this is Uncle Leif.
Yes.
These are our Sunday personas,
Bro.
which is amazing even on Sunday, to be fair.
Yeah, these are our Thursday evening personas.
Thursday evening personas, yeah.
That's right.
But this is
Friday scene, you know.
Friday party day.
Go get ready.
That's my trance club music. Yeah, so this is GG's all rounds for everyone. We haven't done a match in a long time, so it's good to do that.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back, for sure. Get some of these fucking stream monsters watching stuff, mate. These stream... Well, it's not really stream monsters, there's like 25 people in the group. Stream group.
They're not like...
They're not monsters, and they're not
Stream
monsters. We don't have any
oysters.
monsters, man.
Stream oysters, bro.
Moisters.
Oysters.
Oysters. Stream oysters.
Yeah, that's right.
Makes them sound so gooey. Ooh. Ew. Oh yeah, sorry, this match is... yeah, I'll tell you who the players are, in case no one caught that fucking 5 minutes of horseshit.
You can't read the title, bro.
Oh, in case you can't read, in case you're blind,
Yeah.
then I don't know why you'd be listening to this. It's Marvin Brown versus Shadowforce.
Do you have any blind Tekken players, bro?
Are there
This would
any?
be amazing.
I know there's Tekken players with no hands.
It would literally be the one. I'd just give up.
Who genuinely use the force.
I
Like,
would
genuinely use
I'd just give
the
up.
environment to sense what you're
I
doing.
would just probably, I'd just be like, look, I can never be that good.
No,
I'm sorry.
And they can duck every low, escape every throw.
It'd be amazing. But obviously, impossible.
Impossible.
So, what were we
No
saying?
French. This game is good.
Are you
Good
saying
players.
OVC Marvin Brown, aka Madkat, versus
Shadowforce.
Shadowforce?
Shadowforce. That's what they'd call him in Italy. Shadowforce.
So Shadowforce EO.
Yeah, Shadowforce.
Excellent.
Forcio. Shadowforce.
You've got like a nickname as well, Forcio.
Forcio.
That's what we're saying.
Oh, you're Forcio. You're crazy,
Star
Forcio.
Wars, use the Force, Shadow Force.
Is that where you got it from? Is that where you got it from, Blake?
No,
Is that what you're trying to say?
But that's the link that you made.
Okay,
Subconsciously, you
possibly.
made that when you decided to with that intro.
Man, the
You were
psychological,
like,
man. I'm so psychological.
Yeah, man.
Don't even mean to be. So deep in my own head.
Fantastic.
Fantastico. Fantastico.
Shadow Force. I always say.
I've been hanging around with my Italian friends way too much.
I see.
My musical Italian friends. And I just take the piss. But they don't know I'm taking the piss. Well, they do. But they don't mind. So it's fun.
It's all fun.
Fantastico.
It's all fun and games
Until someone gets hurt.
until someone eats electric.
Yeah, there's no electrics here, so it's alright.
Rob. Are you sure?
I'm dead sure there's no
There's
electrics in
always
this.
electrics, man. It's just taking tag tournament.
Yeah, you just get me.
There's always another. Yeah, there's always an
Spark his
electric
light.
somewhere.
Yeah, no, this match from what I remember was good. You know, Shadowforce won quite convincingly as well.
I hate
Marvin's,
Miguel. I proper hate Miguel.
It's a tough team. It's a tough team. Like, you know, like Lee stays away
Yeah.
and Miguel goes in, and that's the story of the game. Like, and Miguel goes in. Like he really goes in.
He doesn't care.
For me, I find Miguel much harder to fight than I find Bob. I mean, Bob does a bit more chunky sometimes, but Miguel is just like when he starts on you, That's it. He look at this shit. Like he just starts. His
And
flow
that's
charts are
his,
too
like,
good. Like his flow
yeah.
charts are too good.
And he gets such good damage from both options. Or,
From
like
every option he
yeah,
gets,
from,
yeah.
from every option.
Yeah.
Like,
Great lows.
he's got really good
Great
full crouch low.
He's got throat. Oh yeah, he's got that mix up as well.
Launch! You must launch forward 2 all day.
And yeah, and then Violet comes. Look at Violet, just picking the pieces like a fucking vulture. The carcass raider. Yeah, he's just like, delicious carcass.
I was working out. I think I
carcass.
worked out the other day. Aside from like casuals and like casino,
Yeah.
I've never got a set off Shadowforce.
Oh really? Never.
I don't think so. I don't think I've won a set in like tournament or something.
Ah.
I think he's just like one of those guys.
Yeah, everyone has a go.
Just pummel you, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
There's no escape, bro.
Simply.
I don't know.
You would have to study him quite a bit.
His characters just seem really like awkward.
Yeah, they are. They are quite unique in the way you have to play them as well. You know, some characters you just have to change the way you play, and Violet Lee are two of those for sure. No, you really do. You can't play your game at all, especially as a mission mode. Like Violet and Lee are exceptional against missions because they can't do anything because he back 4 into Hitman stance all day. You can't actually do anything. Like you can't catch him. Your moves aren't designed to reach. You don't have reach. 4-4-2 is too slow. Lee can high crush a lot of stuff and actually punish you very well. It's like they're very anti-mission mode. They're very anti-mission mode.
Maybe the mentality behind them is so foreign to me.
Possibly.
I struggle against it if I don't.
Well, as I said, you don't get to do anything, do you? I mean, against most other players and characters that you use, you can do stuff.
Yeah.
What other character can shut you down so much? Maybe Eddie, I suppose, but no one really uses them too much.
Yeah, but Eddie's not. Eddie doesn't necessarily like shut you down. It's just the fact that every time that you get something on Eddie, it's never.
It's never good, yeah. Fair
never
enough.
good
That's
enough.
good. But with
That's
Lee,
the
like he
thing.
genuinely, like when I play, he just turns off most of my options. I mean, not so much with Feng, but with Raven definitely. Like he just can't do the same stuff.
Violet and Lee seem like those kind of
They are.
good at that.
They are.
Just negating your stuff. Nah, because I want to take that away. I'll take that away from you.
And they do.
Thanks very much.
Yeah,
See you
can't
later.
say no more.
You're never going to see that again. Bye.
I mean, still, of course, if you're a better player, you always win. But they take away that if you're kind of on equal footing in
that's
terms of skill
obviously,
level, they take away a lot of
I
them.
think Shadowforce is obviously the better player.
Yeah. But even still, like if you're kind of on close levels with a player and they're using Violet, you still have to. You'll still only kind of win if you're willing to change your game. That's what I'm trying to say. Like if your skill level, if you're on par with Shadowforce, but you're not willing to change your game style for the characters, you'll still lose. You'll still lose. You know, you have to change up your character. I mean, the way you play. And he's so counter hit heavy as well. If you're a turtle, you do alright. You'll do alright if you're a turtle. Because like Violet and Leaf feed off counter hits.
Yeah.
They feed off you pressing buttons and doing silliness. But then also, that being said, like if you don't press enough buttons, he'll slide you all day. He'll slide you, slide. His lows are quite shit and whatnot, but he's still got stuff he can do. His throws are annoying.
Yeah.
And there's,
He
slide.
gets good OQ
Just
from his
slide.
throws
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
He does. Jarring character. But I can see why he would choose Miguel as his secondary. Because like there are times when someone doesn't press buttons with Violet,
You need to
bring Miguel in.
Yeah.
Bring Miguel in. He's like, okay, look at the way he stands. He's just like waving his sloppy Spanish arms around, trying to get them chorizos off the floor and shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's it. It's done. No problem.
So what you're saying, Miguel's more effective at getting you to press buttons?
No, I think it's for like the way I see in the context of this team.
Yeah.
I see it's like he'll put Violet first and he'll do all the stuff that needs to be done.
Yeah.
And if he sees someone's just too defensive, he can just bring in Miguel, and Miguel just opens people up like Christmas because he's got the lows and the.
Yeah.
That back one is already a good. It's a slow low, but it's a good low for like the little juggles to get people worried. He's got like a lot of low kicks and low stuff. So when you've got, and plus his pokes are so good. When you've got stuff like that, stringed lows as well, you can open people up. So it doesn't matter if they defend because you're just getting the damage. Like if he was to use double Lees, I think he wouldn't do as well. Purely because if you ever fought someone who's a good turtle, then you've got the same two characters.
When I was watching Final Round, didn't it? They mentioned that about fighting GM.
Alright, yeah.
It's because he uses double leads that. Yeah, it's easier for him because he only has to learn one character, but at the same time,
you can't.
He has the same. They have the same. Well, he has the same weaknesses 100% of the time of the game.
Yeah, exactly. There's no switching it up at all.
I find that a bit with 2 missions.
It's true,
If I'm against someone who's really good at sidewalking left,
then it's just not, you can't bring in the other guy to deal with that. It's just the same story. Yeah.
that is the same story.
Yeah. But that being said, I mean, I guess it just depends on how you like to play your game. Not everyone has to have like a. Not every GM certainly doesn't need to vary his game. His character's very enough for him. Like that one character is enough for him. He just wants more of it, which I guess you can see it that way. If you're happy with the one character you have, just kind of
use the clone.
yeah, use the clone. Like if I could use 2 things, I would use 2 things. I shit you not right now.
I think we've had this discussion before, haven't we?
Yeah, possibly. I'm sure.
We made some rubbish joke about
Feng and his brother Chan or John or some
Chris,
shit like
Chris
that.
or something.
Chris, yeah. Feng and Chris. Chris Wei. Feng Wei and No Wei.
Very clever. Very clever.
I'm funny, motherfucker. Charlie Murphy.
What's that?
You
Is
funny
that-
motherfucker.
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie
Oh,
Murphy.
that's a reference.
Fuck your couch, Charlie. Fuck your couch.
Is that a lifeboat? I've just realised. What is that? Is that a hovercraft?
Oh, it's a
Right.
hovercraft, yeah. They're on the rig after all.
About Charlie Murphy. Nice
Yeah.
dark. Good dark. Got
Yeah,
like
so
that.
I mean, we can talk a bit more about Mr. Madkat. What can you say? Beautiful character selection. But I guess he's in the same boat. But no, but
They don't
Asuka
have
and
the same
Jen are.
weaknesses, though.
They are.
Well, they have like.
I think they do have it in the defensive.
They're varied
capability.
enough.
I think defensively they're the same. Like that's what I mean. Defensively, like if they're getting rushed down, I mean they've both got like counter, but
But the difference is you have to learn 2 matchups. With if he plays Asuka and June, you have to learn the 2 matchups.
yes, you do. They are
But
different
with-
in that
if-
respect.
If,
What, Lee Violet?
Yeah, if Lee,
It's the same.
Lee and Violet are on the screen, then you can pretty much.
No, you're
pretty much
fine.
the
You don't
same.
have to.
Yeah,
What 2 move difference?
yeah,
no.
exactly.
No, but you're right. But yeah, it's
And there's stuff where like you're so used to the Asuka animation,
yeah.
and then
Oh yeah, of course, it comes in different stuff. Yeah.
yeah, with different stuff with like a mid where it should be a low, and you're like, what the hell? This is strange.
But in terms of game plan, like if you're playing these characters, I find like when I'm playing Marvin, the game plan's the same for both. I mean, I know what you're saying. Like some animations are different and strings are different, but in terms of the fact that they are a stringy, pokey character, it's the same style. I don't have to switch up my. Basically, I defend a bit more than usual. I wait for him to stop. I try to get away.
Yeah.
And then do my attacks. Like I don't change my game plan based on when I play Shadowforce. On the other hand, like when I'm playing Violet, I've got my don't press too many buttons, and then when Miguel comes in, I die. I don't know what to do against Miguel, so that's a discussion for another day.
Gotta learn that stuff.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Marvin's still so. Marvin, you can see from here, he knows the matchup quite a bit. He knows a few things.
Mm.
I think just Shadowforce has some clock. That's all. Or just knows the kind of player he is. You always get players that kind of know the way you play, or they're just kind of good against you.
Yeah, I think Shadowforce is pretty good against me.
He's
Very
good against
me.
most players.
Yeah.
I very rarely see people give him trouble. But then there are players that do give him trouble actively.
Mm.
It's like that weird circle. It's that weird circle thing. I don't know anyone right now in the community who's good against everyone. Even Ezzy. Like Ezzy still suffers against people.
Mm.
He's better than everyone, but he's still like he's not whitewashing everyone like he did to Jake. He's not like outright blowing up everybody. And I don't think everyone can do that. Like even Menace.
Can she
I'm
not
sure
launch
Menace
that?
struggles against some people too.
That, no, it's too late. I don't know the notation.
The
It's a 3-hit string that Violet has, and the last hit's a launch. It's like a punch,
a punch.
punch, kick.
Oh yeah, the kick, yeah.
Asuka not launch it. I don't know.
Down 4-2 possibly, because isn't that 15?
That was interesting.
Might not be 15 then.
Maybe it's just tournament pressure, bro. Tournament pressure.
Oh yeah, of course. Serious league business for the money, for the
Pressure
grand.
for those days. The grand.
For the grand, man. This was for the grand. This was $1 grand on the line.
Is that the prize for the league?
That's
That's it. Official.
Oh,
From his own pocket. From
Jesus,
his own
have I
pocket.
let the cat out of the bag?
Yeah, man. From his own
$1
pocket.
grand
Victor
out
Von
of
Doom.
my pocket. Out of my
That's for the
Dr.
winner.
Doom dollars. Yeah, it is $1 grand, but it's Dr. Doom dollars.
No. It's 100% British. Great
Oh,
British
no,
pound
it's definitely.
sterling.
There's not pound sterling for no way.
Uh,
You guys will get money. You get money. The only place you can spend it is Latveria, though.
Monopoly. Man.
So if you can somehow get to Latveria, a fictional country run by a fictional dictator,
We're in
then you can
Latveria
spend-
now. What are you talking about?
Sorry, then yeah. So you can
So
bring your money
what-
here and
what
you can
can we-
exchange it. You can
for
exchange your.
what?
I'll put stuff up for sale. Like for instance, like this pen that I hold in my hand right now will be worth 200.
So you get half.
Latvian
Oh, no,
dollars.
no,
So
yeah.
that's like a
You get
fifth.
five pence.
So I can give you 5 of these pens. A glass of water will be 50. That's it, man. What else? Paper. I've got some pieces of paper I can give away. Those will be 100 each because paper's not free.
Yeah, man.
So you can see how people can. It'll be like at Namco Station. You go there and you play those machines, get some tokens. That'll be you win the league, you get tokens, like very league tokens, and you can exchange them for prizes at my place. It'll be the shittest prizes you've ever seen in your life.
How much is your copy of Millennium?
Why are you bringing this out? Why are you exposing me like this for? I thought we were friends, Leif. I thought we were friends.
It's the only thing.
In fact, to be honest, most of the people here are too young to even know what the fuck you're talking about. Anyway, so it's fine.
Everyone knows who Will Smith is. Everyone knows what Will.
No, but no one knows Millennium, man. Some of these kids were probably just like 5 years old when that shit came out.
Yeah, good. They need to learn, don't
They
they?
don't need to learn. Why
Google.
do they need to learn that? No! No!
Bro, this is sick. What are you talking about?
Millennium's bad because they had that song. Oh, what song?
The Millennium song.
Yeah, but I can't remember how it went there. It was
It's
it was crap. How did it go?
It's the thing of no, it's not the Clash. What are they? It was a remix of. Oh mate, are we actually gonna do this in this match?
Yeah,
should
we'll
we,
go.
should
Yeah.
we commentate?
No. Keep talking, man. Keep talking.
What's it called? Rock the Casbah was the original.
Yeah, of course. Rock the Casbah was done by
Is it the Clash?
Yeah, this Clash. It's Clash.
Alright.
The Clash did. Yeah, you're right.
No, that's definitely you don't want to remember any of that.
No.
No,
I had to
I
play
don't
that. I had to
know,
play
I
that at uni. No, our exams. We had to play Clash stuff. Rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. Yeah, that was good times.
That's the song that we're referencing. Isn't Getting Jiggy with it on it as well?
It wasn't. It was in the first album, and that's why I was gutted. Because when I bought Millennium, I thought it would have that. Na 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 na. Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Oh, people can't see what I'm doing the little dance right now. Na 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 na.
You should edit like
In the tub with the rubber duck. No love for the haters. The haters got mad love, got seats at the Lakers. He met Ali, told him I'm the greatest. Told me I'm the greatest. It was. Yeah.
Met Ali told him I'm the greatest.
I'm the greatest. I got the fever. There's some shit, I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Please believe her.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Really brass. Oh, God, like Will Smith generally just rips off every song. I don't think none of the beats he's ever had on any album are just like legit.
Maybe
Which is
Boom Shake Shake the Room.
boom, shake, shake, shake. Oh, that was a sexy song as well.
Might not be. No, it probably isn't actually.
Might be a sample, man. I wouldn't be surprised.
Most likely.
Anyway, that was a lovely discussion. We burnt off a lot of time. But to be fair, these guys don't really need... Marvin doesn't
don't.
need help.
They know
Shadowforce doesn't need help. We're just here to entertain the people that find this match boring. Yeah.
Or just give reason for people to press the mute button.
Yeah,
on
that's
the
true.
YouTubes.
The YouTubes. Press the mute button, please. Press the mute button, please.
Actually, don't,
No, listen.
because that makes me feel bad.
That's cool, yeah. Don't want to be
We
wasting
put in a
time.
lot. Yeah, we put in a lot of work, man. Come on, what are you saying? You got to listen to us, at least.
You know what I really would like to do is actually, if I had more video editing capabilities, is when things are blocked is actually to put little frames. Have you ever seen that video? I can't remember.
Japanese one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exceptionally
But that would
well done.
require you to go through it frame by frame and then put in.
No, not really, because he doesn't do it that specific. It's just for base stuff. Like, when, for instance, someone, like, he lands the move,
Yeah.
write down what it is, knockdown plus whatever. When someone blocks it, you can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, because at least that way, if you were to study your videos,
But the thing is, I'm
the
not gonna
things that
lie.
get you would really be able to...
I used to learn the matchups before we were commentating these, so that I could be like, oh, that's minus blah blah blah.
Yeah,
whatever.
but it's good to see though. I mean, there's a difference between studying it and actually seeing it during your matches as well.
Yeah.
It will force your learning a lot.
Well, we gotta go, bruv. Bye.